every player is going back to their college state team. You went to Alabama, you're on the Falcons. You went to Clemson, you're on the Panthers. These are the best teams. Let's begin with the NFC. Number 8, Minnesota Vikings. For the first video all year, the Vikings aren't completely terrible. Enjoy this moment, Vikings fans. At quarterback, we have Jimmy Garoppolo, Rex Burkhead, Adam Thielen, Christian Watson, and George Kittle. Christian Watson and Thielen are really good receivers, but the reason this team is number 8 is their running back. Rex Baldhead doesn't know how to get more than 1 yard a carry. He stinks. Let's see a better team. Number 7, the Philadelphia Eagles. Most of these players are from Penn State College. Let's skip the quarterback. Trust me on this one. We have Saquon Barkley, Chris Godwin, Tyler Boyd, and Mike Gesicki, aka the Gritty Master, at tight end. He kind of reminds me of how I look when I do the gritty. This team is very respectable. I mean, Saquon Barkley makes any team a good team. The problemo is our quarterback, Kenny Pickett, aka Mr. Mediocre. Maybe later he'll be a good quarterback, but right now, he's not leading this team to the playoffs. Number 6. I know it's only number 6, but this is where the teams start to get really good. The Dallas Cowboys. Patrick Mahomes, Aaron Jones, Mike Evans, Devin Duvernay, and Jeff Swami. Bro, the big 3 on this team is insane. The best quarterback, a top 5 running back, and a top 10 wide receiver, and even Devin Duvernay, he's a Pro Bowler. And the cherry on top, we have Justin Tucker. And I never like to talk about kickers, but Tucker's the best kicker in the league. We had to add him. If we just had a better tight end than Jeff Swami, this could be a Super Bowl contender. Number 5, the Green Bay Packers. It's a quarterback battle between Russell Wilson and Brock Purdy. You might think the better choice is Russell Wilson. I disagree. I'm going with Brock Purdy, the legend. I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry, because Purdy played way better this season than Russ. Then we have Jonathan Taylor, one of the best running backs in the league, Cooper Kupp, TJ Hawkinson, and Tyler Higbee. Wait, why is TJ Hawkinson at wide receiver? Because I feel like it. No, actually, because we don't have another wide receiver, but we have 2 great tight ends. So I decided to move the faster one, Hawkinson, to wide receiver. Bro, I like this team. This is literally only number 5, but this team could make a run in the playoffs. Number 4, the Carolina Panthers. Most of these players are from Clemson, so you know it's about to be crazy. At quarterback, we have Trevor Lawrence, Travis Etienne Jr., and this is where it gets nasty. Deebo Samuel, T. Higgins, and we don't have a tight end. It's okay, I have an idea. DeAndre Hopkins, who is a huge wide receiver, so he can easily play tight end. Bro, this is a contending team. 3 of their players literally just had a breakout season. The other 2 guys have already been stars for years. I love this team. Moving on to the real Super Bowl contenders, the top 3 teams. Number 3, the San Francisco 49ers. The 49ers are for North California, and the Chargers, who you'll see later in the video, are South California. Spoiler alert, they have a great team. So the San Francisco 49ers, we have Aaron Rodgers at quarterback, Christian McCaffrey at running back, Davante Adams, Keenan Allen, and Zach Ertz. Are you serious? To make it even crazier, we have Justin Herbert off the bench. So we could pick between Aaron Rodgers and Justin Herbert. But I'm gonna stick with Aaron Rodgers because we have Davante Adams and they have so much history together. I want that Rodgers to Adams connection. Bro, this is literally a Pro Bowl lineup and they're only number 3. Number 2, the Atlanta Falcons. Falcons, Team Alabama. At quarterback, we have Tua Tagovailoa, Derrick Henry, and Nick Chubb. Oh my goodness. Our receivers are Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle. And our tight end is Darren Waller. Bro, this is another Pro Bowl team. It is insane. And you know what's even crazier? Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle, they just both tore their ACLs out for the season. It doesn't matter, because off the bench, we have Amari Cooper and Devontae Smith. This team is not only stacked, but it is also deep. And number one, the best team. Wait. Just for fun, let me show you the worst team in the NFC. The worst team would be the Detroit Lions. They had Tom Brady, but he retired. So now they have Kirk Cousins at quarterback, Kenneth Walker III, Donovan Peoples-Jones, and Connor Hayward. And if he decides to return to the NFL, they would also have Antonio Brown. For a worst team, this is actually a really good team. The only problem is they have no good wide receivers and no good tight ends. But now get ready to be amazed. Number one, the New Orleans Saints. These are mostly players from LSU. At quarterback, we have Dak Prescott, but this team is so good that Dak Prescott is coming off the bench because our starting quarterback is Joe Burrow. Then we have Leonard Fournette. Our wide receivers are Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase, and Odell Beckham Jr. The Saints are the best team in the NFC, and they would make it to the Super Bowl. Now let's see what crazy teams we have in the AFC. Things are about to get interesting. Number 8, the New York Jets. We're skipping the quarterback. We have Isaiah Pacheco at running back, Stephon Diggs at wide receiver, and Tyler Kroft at tight end. How in the world is this only number 8? Well, first of all, we don't have more receivers. We only have Stephon Diggs. And more importantly, our quarterback is the worst starting quarterback in the NFL, Matt Ryan. Matt Ryan gets more turnovers than touchdowns. Hey Matt, can I tell you something? You stink! Number 7, the Indianapolis Colts. We have Lamar Jackson, Raheem Mostert, Devontae Parker, and Robert Tonyan. This is a solid team, but just like in real life, Lamar Jackson has no wide receivers. Devontae Parker is good, but we need more than that. Why is Lamar Jackson always so unlucky? Number 6, the Miami Dolphins. It is a shock that they are this low because Miami is a huge football state. But let's see who they have. At quarterback, we have Jameis Winston, Dalvin Cook, and Damon Pierce. Our wide receivers are DJ Moore and Kyle Pitts. And our tight end is David Njoku. Once again, we only had one receiver, but had 2 amazing tight ends. So that's why Kyle Pitts is our wide receiver. This is one of those teams that could win 11 games one season and then 5 games the next season. It all depends on which Jameis Winston shows up. Is it the Jameis Winston that gets 400 yards and 4 touchdowns? Or is it the Jameis Winston that gets 200 yards, 1 touchdown, and 5 interceptions? I don't know. That's why this team is only number 6. Number 5, and I think this team is nasty for a number 5 team. The Denver Broncos. Broncos fans, savor this moment. Let it last forever because you finally get to replace Russell Wilson. Your new quarterback is Josh Allen. Our running backs are Austin Eckler and Jamal Williams. Our wide receiver is Brandon Cooks, and our tight end is one of the best in the league, Taysom Hill. Am I dreaming? This team is stacked. Their running backs combined had over 30 touchdowns last season. It's an unbelievable team, but there is a problem. And the problem is we only have one wide receiver. Bro, come on. Brandon Cooks is great, but we need more wide receivers. Number 4, the Los Angeles Chargers, aka South California. We have one of my favorite quarterbacks, Jared Goff, Ramondre Stevenson, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Brandon Ayuk, and Dalton Schultz at tight end. This is literally the breakout team. Every single person on this team just had a breakout season. And Amon-Ra St. Brown with Brandon Ayuk is easily the most underrated wide receiver duo on this video. Oh no, Brandon Ayuk just broke his leg. No problem. We have Juju Smith-Schuster off the bench. Whew. And this team is only number 4. We're moving on to the Super Bowl contenders, the top 3 teams of the AFC. Number 3, Tennessee Titans. Heads up, I love this team. At quarterback, we have Geno Smith, Alvin Kamara, AJ Brown, and DK Metcalf, and Dawson Knox at tight end. Bro, what? This team is perfect. DK Metcalf and AJ Brown is a match made in heaven. And Geno Smith has great chemistry with DK Metcalf, so that's important. Number 2, the Cleveland Browns. Ohio State is one of the best college football teams, so you know this team's gonna be good. At quarterback, we have Justin Fields, Ezekiel Elliott, Terry McLaurin, Garrett Wilson, and the player that really makes this number 2, Travis Kelce, the best tight end in the league. I know what you're thinking. Greg, this team has Justin Fields. How could they be number 2? Justin Fields has no help on the Bears. He's actually a great player. So this team, with Travis Kelce and those amazing wide receivers, Justin Fields is gonna play like a superstar. And number 1, wait, before I show you number 1, just for fun, let's see the worst team in the AFC. The worst team would be the New England Patriots. No football players go to college in New England. Let's see this terrible team. At quarterback, we have nobody. There is literally no quarterback from New England. Then we have Patrick Ricard, who's really a fullback, Kenny Golladay, the most overpaid wide receiver of all time, and Tyler Conklin, who's actually a decent tight end. My eyes are in pain from seeing a team so bad. Here at LNUBlitz, we ran the calculations and we determined that this team would win 0 games. This team would literally go 0 for 17. And number 1, the moment you've been waiting for, the Kansas City Chiefs. These are the players from Kansas, but I also included Oklahoma because Oklahoma doesn't have an NFL team and they're right next to Kansas. We have Jalen Hurts, Joe Mixon, CD Lamb, Hollywood Brown, and the second best tight end in the league, Mark Andrews. The Super Bowl would be the Saints versus the Chiefs, and the Saints would easily win the Super Bowl.